It is almost 5 a.m. right now in the UK, and I'm awake to check out the latest song by Sleep Token. What are you doing to me, Vessel? I thought we were all about sleep, weren't we? Isn't that the whole point? Or do I have to sacrifice my sleep to the god of sleep to enjoy this music? I don't know. Either way, I'm awake, slightly delirious, and I'm excited to check out the new song called Caramel. It's about to premiere in 60 seconds. And if you've seen Sleep Token videos from me before, you might assume you are already subscribed to this channel, but you might actually not be. Do make sure you have a look underneath this video and click on subscribe if you haven't. Those who have already subscribed, thank you. Those who are doing it right now, thank you. All right, let's check this out. And go. All right, I have to wait for the premiere to start. I'll edit this. Oh. Oh. This is new. Very unusual noises. What on earth? I bet this is some kind of... Is there a pattern to this? There's a message here. Surely. Yeah, there's definitely... They're repeating sometimes and changing other... There's some kind of message. Why is it so cryptic? What on earth? Oh, maybe this is binary? Zeros and ones represented by... Trying to work out if there's a slight difference in gap between sounds. Yeah, sometimes it's faster. What the hell? Where's the song? Is this the song? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Curious instrument sound.
Count me out like sirens, pay back for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up in
surprising.
bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to
More of a Latin
every
beat.
time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well.
Oh, the snare!
Is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost,
This
but I
is-
beg no pardon. Up on the doors below on the cars.
It's gonna spin some heads.
About how it's harder now. Gonna get a mirror side stage, looking sideways. Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get a rush from me, acting like I'm never stressed.
Oh, the hi-hats.
That's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 20/20 hindsight. Everybody wants eyes on them. I just wanna hear you sing that top line.
Got the strong vocal effects on this one. An interesting bass instrument.
So let me
Beautiful melodies. The harmonies throughout this. Some vocal effects on a backing vocal. It's a warm overall sound. The instrument under this is so interesting. Sometimes it sounds like it's a plucked string. Otherwise, keyboard. Oh. Extra vocal. We're weaving in and out. Come on. Anyone who discovers Sleep Token through this track and is like, oh, it's jaunty pop music, and suddenly like, oh, the depth of that sound. Yeah, buddy! Sure. Last beat. Wow, what a choice.
The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh, there's more people now in that battle. Wow, I was not ready for that. I'll tell you that for one thing. Okay, I have some thoughts. Wow. I was reminded there as they came into this sort of like, you know, pop, R&B, Latin sort of a feel of one of the only interviews that they've ever done. And they said, I might get the exact words wrong here, but don't get lost in genres. They'll only disorientate you. Like, but people are going to hear this, I think, and be like, oh, this album's Do You Wish You Loved Me, and I don't like it. You know, I love that song. I think it's a fucking brilliant song. This is a real surprise to go this far into the kind of like pop sound. But then we shouldn't be surprised, really, by anything that Sleep Token do now. They do their own thing. They do whatever the fuck they want. They cross the boundaries of genres, but do it well. This is done really well. The songwriting, the melody writing, the harmonies, the tempo and the beat chosen are infectious. And it works for me. You know, it's quite jarring on the initial listen because they've never done that before. But that's great. That's so exciting. And the fact, like, the cynical mind might go, man, they're doing this so they get more fans and like just, you know, they're now with RCA, they're trying to reach a broader audience. Fucking maybe, but then before that they were doing some, you know, R&B moments like this. Not exactly like this, but in this realm. And I love the idea that someone discovers Sleep Token via this song because they're into like the sort of Latin pop R&B sound. And they're like, this is great, I really like this. And then later on in the song, it goes heavy and the scream vocals in a blast beat by Two. Loved it. And then they start to question what is music and what do I do with this? And then maybe they'll gateway their way into heavier music, rock music, metal. That's fucking great. That's really exciting. More fans for the bands that do that kind of music. This is going to build a bridge between all kinds of fans. It was a beautiful song too. It was wonderful. Loved the fact that it wasn't just digital drums throughout. Two came in on an acoustic kit with a glorious snare fill heading up there. And then, such delicious fills later on as well. And punching in with kicks on their own, like repeated that at some point, which is completely delightful. Having the warmth and the depth of the distorted guitars, and they came later on as well. And the scream vocals, a la Gore, and God's coming in there was a great surprise and quite wonderful. Wow. Well, worth getting up for. It's 5 a.m. That really woke me up. Listen. Now, wait. I'm a Sleep Token fan, and that is probably affecting this rating. I don't know. I can't know. I'm a little delirious from the time of the morning that I'm up here, but I thought that was brilliant. I don't have anything negative to say about that, because even though I don't generally listen to that kind of, style of pop music that happens earlier on in that song, it was executed really well. And the way that the way they went into that, the way they came out of that, the way they referenced that, I thought was really brilliantly done. And I did enjoy that. I like all kinds of music, by the way. It's not just the rock music that I focus on this channel. I love pop music. I love all sorts. Sleep Token just do this best. I don't, this isn't just a fever thing. I'm like, people are just going nuts for Sleep Token. It's because they're good at this. This is really well done. I loved it. I'm sure Sleep Token fans, some of them, are not going to really like this as much, because some of them really didn't like Do You Wish That You Loved Me. But I thought that was a brilliant song, and I love that. As you will know if you watched the Metal Roundup episode where myself, Metalburb, and Drew Fortune ranked all of Sleep Token songs from best to worst, if we're going to call it that. Least good, least enjoyable on a personal perspective. And they had Do You Wish That You Loved Me quite low. I think that was good. This song, I thought, was fucking fabulous. I really, really enjoyed that.